Hey, Scorpio. I'm a Sagittarius, but I have 5 Scorpio placements. And I'm cusp Scorpio. With Ophiuchus coming around and whatever, according to what people did on moons and stuff. Um, saying I'm a Scorpio and not a Sag. So maybe something like that is significant for you too. Okay, so we got advocate like a avocado. So we will be talking about the nutritiousness of an avocado before we get to our reading. So it retains hunger. It keeps you from being hungry all the time. So something about avocado oil as well. Management of body weight. It has antioxidants for antibodies. It provides antioxidants for the antibodies, according to research. It protects your heart. So something about the Scorpio Venuses, or the heart of a Scorpio. Something about your Venus reading. Let's see. You're in your house in this reading. 8th place, no race, Scorpio. And your Venus reading, or the heart of a Scorpio, is switching the story and something about closure. I put 10:10 by here. 10:10 p.m. it was when I wrote this. So something about completion. Maybe this 10:10 represents switching the story. That 10, and then the other side, closure, is 10 as well. More like one side of the game or somebody like that gets closure, and then the other side of it, they could be switching the story. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Someone's definitely a Scorpio Venus. Something about the avocado prevents diabetes and complications of diabeticalness. It helps with your vision. It helps with being healthy of your immune system. It has magnesium, fiber, potassium, more higher than a banana. So if you've been looking for like leg health, like, potassium helps with the legs. And no, I'm not a doctor, but I do have my herbal health certification. In my criminal justice degree program of science, I took environmental science. So these are just things I have a right, according to my credentials, to research and talk about. Even test and, go through a series of theories. But I would still advise you to talk to your doctor and other people of higher professions that have a grade of experience when it comes to people. So yeah, if you're looking for more potassium, avocados have way more than banana. Or maybe you are allergic to banana, or you can eat bananas, you don't like bananas, like maybe one of the other. Somebody, do you mix these together? They are mushy. Someone might have done that with their child before. So we have, it has vitamin E. Very good source of vitamin E. Vitamin E is great for the skin. It helps with blemishes. It helps with any kind of skin irritants. So surface level and internal, I would say, like breaking out, things of the nature. And it helps with a healthy digestion. It helps with brain functioning. It helps with anti-cancerous properties that are attributed for your best interest of potential cancers. Something about Cancer, the sign, or the opposite, Capricorn, could be significant in your reading. Something about real estate. Something about 7:47 p.m. Something about a potential copycat. And then we have something about Sagittarius is under heavy judgment for doing something for their abusive parents. Like it has nothing to do with you, and they're projecting because of, I guess, how you live your life. You could be a very healthy person. Somebody altered your health As a person with 5 Scorpio placements, I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure. I'm a Sagittarius though, cusp Scorpio, so that might help somebody. So the opposite of Sag is Gemini. Something about the 717 prediction of 1975 and 76. 75 is for the Libra moon, and then the emotions of a Libra. And then 76 is for Scorpio moons, or the emotions of a Scorpio. 75 is the Ringo Starr and Maureen Cox getting a divorce. 76 is a group called Heart that created this song called Magic Man. So Scorpio, let's just say you're not Craig, and a lot of people, like, let me tell you this story, Scorpio. It might help you. There was 2 friends, an Aquarius friend and a Capricorn friend. I'm a rising Aquarius, but I do have 2 Capricorn spots. I don't like just to talk about others up here. I like to give a little piece of myself. I think that's respectable and a responsibility, a requirement. You can't just take from others. You must give something, right? So anyway, they was talking about this Scorpio woman. I mean, she might have been a little rough around the edges, how she might perceive things, XYZ, but I still didn't let that cloud judgment of what the situation was about. And long story short, she was living with a friend. The friend felt like she should have contributed more. She was being a little lazy, and her son just happened to be a Libra. And basically, it was just problems in that. I won't speak on it too much, but you could someone understands you, and there was like others who was trying to cloud a judgment that perceives you to be like a person who was just around for the good times, and that's not who you are. It just seems as if somebody loves saying that you just didn't contribute. It sounds like for a lot of you, some of you, it could be dealing with children. You could have been a child, no one did any kind of contributions, you had to do it yourself. Some of you was probably lied to about some kind of health situations, or maybe someone didn't tell you something like that. A lot of you, S Corp is the etymology for corporations. So something about public broadcasting, PBS Kids. Something about that lady in red that was like a Caucasian woman, I would say respectfully. I'm just trying to describe her. What was her name? I think her name was my name, Tamara somebody, or Tamara. I don't know how she pronounced her name. But she was on the TV in a red outfit with the jacket and everything. And she was talking about like stuff with Donald Trump. So that could be significant for you. Maybe you know someone named Donald. Like, for example, maybe a toy you named a name before or something like that. And it sounds like someone got into your family's business and affairs and wants to perceive as if they do not handle their affairs, when technically that has nothing to do with you, and they was involved in your parents' situations trying to bestow that agony and pain on you, and you're just an innocent bystander. A lot of you could be grown to this day and your parents are older, and it just resonates. Unfortunately, right? So let's keep moving on. We have someone could have heavy Libra or Scorpio placements that resonates with this, because it's something about these heavy aspects that Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, those. Someone can have a nice mixture, like maybe 2 of this one, a little bit of that one, different signs in their chart. So then we have, as your final notes, people who are lookalikes, something about illusions. Could you be saying, you be like, I'm tripping. Scorpio, I really don't think you're tripping. Super Mario Kart, something about the number 8 could be significant. Something about the mobile, it's like a mobile vendor that I was introduced to at a park festival, Bloom Fest down here. So something about a festival, the 1954 717 predictions for Cancer, or the emotions of a Cancer could be significant. So I think you should check out the 717 predictions for 1975, which is for Libra. 1976, which is for Scorpio. These are moon placements or the emotions. Like, so say like this is their sun sign and they're acting in their emotion. You know what I'm saying? And then the last one, the 1954 one, which is Cancer. Hi. Yep. And I saw 8:01 on my timer on the phone as I was jotting these notes down. So something about the 1st of August, the full moon was in Aquarius. Show the world the real you is what it says in this deck here. According to the great person who put these together. Thank you. We love this deck a lot, obviously. A lot of us readers. Um, my phone was on 86%. So something about 86 or 68. Or put a 0 somewhere. It's something about them numbers. And something about the moon in Libra at any time at 8:08, whether AM or PM, could be significant. Somebody did something to be bossy. Something about deja vu. Remember when Beyonce was like 8:08? Yeah, something about somebody did something to be bossy. Or I'm the boss, I can do what I want, or some weird shit. You know, I'm tripping. This first. Wow, look at this. Cancer is out here in reverse. So yeah, definitely go to the 717 prediction of 1954 for the Cancer reading. The 717 prediction is based off of the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe, according to this deck here and what it says. So we will be using that deck in this reading because a lot of emotional pulls, Scorp. I don't get this, but we're going to get down to the bottom of it. Now, this is in reverse. So something about the 717 prediction for Capricorn. Something about an overdose. Remember Jamie Foxx? Overdosed on you. Somebody overdosed or something about they knew that you would hurt them. Um, it's just a lot that is on you according to like who you are. Somebody lied, hiding information, you know, strategically coming up with ways to make it seem as if you are incompetent of this information or would be. Maybe this happened to an ancestor and you're being divinely protected because it's happening to everybody else. You can know people who's Scorpio and you're not the Scorpio. Maybe you just feel this in some kind of way and you see it happening with them, unfortunately. So somebody might have a Cancer or Capricorn moon or rising, north node, south node, fortune. So we got Mark chapter 4 in the Bible, verse 13. Yeah, something about the Libra reading. Literally the last Libra reading. Go to it. Something about a green. Someone's favorite color is green. Something about yellow stones. So something about literally Sagittarius, the topaz and the citrine crystals could be significant. Um, it talks about these crystals in the Bible, so I don't know why people get mad about those crystals. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, no, you need to go read it. It talks about them in the Bible. I think your intentions behind using it is what people should care about. Some of y'all gonna learn in this life to mind your business and stop projecting your fear on someone else because you hadn't took care of your business back there. Ain't got nothing to do with them. That's all you, baby. It's all you, baby. So the wishing tree. Ooh, Scorpio. So when you was a kid, that movie Wish might be very significant. Somebody took your wish from you. They gave it to somebody else. Remember when Drake was like, and he's a Scorpio, he was like 0 to 100 real quick. Something about that song could be significant. He was like, something about his dad used to say he was going to come get him, but he didn't show up. Valuable lesson he had to grow up. I'll never ask for help. I'll do it for you. In words, some of y'all don't like cursing, and I'll do it for myself. 0 to 100 real quick. So something about the reading for Virgo later on, something about the 666 predictions, the 6th month of the 6th day of 2006. Sean Paul made the song Temperature. So someone could be sick or something like that, or they're getting sick or getting over a sickness. Something about avocados could be helping somebody, or they could help with something. So yeah, this movie Wishing Tree, it's a movie. It's free on YouTube with ads. It is about, it's a 1999 make, so something about 1999. It's about an ambitious career woman who returns to her hometown but isn't able to relate to her old life until she befriends a hermit. So something about that movie, something about that movie Pinky, something about Pinky and the Brain. Like y'all know Pinky is a movie, right? So something about Pinky and the Brain. So the when I watched that, something about, there was two women named Ethel, something about ether, the ethers, the cosmos, something's very galactic. Something about the book, what's it? How's it pronounced in the Bible? Galatians. Yeah, somebody did a 320 time ritual. It's something about Esau, Elegwa, Eshu. Somebody was trying to make a problem that shouldn't have been a problem. They're getting called out for something. Now, 1999, according to Chinese zodiac, is the year of the rabbit, so that could be significant. Um, Something, okay, so if the hermit comes out, definitely go to the Virgo reading for someone. But regardless if it come out or not, you need to go to that reading. Now, something about an umpire. Remember how Nicki and Drake did a song? So something about the pink moon. There's a album called Pink Moon by this man named Nick Drake from UK, and it's called Pink Moon. So she was like her umpire. Remember, you know how baseball is with the umpire and wearing a mitt? Her mitt. So something about a mitt. Maybe somebody bakes a lot of food, like pies and stuff. So something about the Leo reading. Something about they know the old lady who baked a man. Something about the gingerbread. That is also dealing with technology. Like they got stuff like graham cracker, ginger, something about gingerbread. Like these little, if you are a techno head, you know what I'm talking about. So there's a book called The Giving Tree, 1964, and it got renewed in 1992 for some reason, and that book was for Nicki. And it, like, I have it in the house, but I ain't got it around me. The author is, this is one of my favorite stories growing up as a kid. I love that story. It was about a little boy who kept going back to the tree to get stuff, and he kept doing it in his adult life until the tree had nothing left to give. And he had to deal with that. And he sat on the tree stump because in one of the favors, he chopped the tree's trunk. So something about elephants, elephante, the fruits of your labor, 8 of Pentacles might come out. He chopped the tree trunk and made a boat. So something about making boats. Maybe someone's indigenous, like Aboriginal, like, you know, well, a lot of you are. How they used to carve and create, you know, boats, for those who know. So something about Moana could be very significant too for somebody. Something about year of the dragon, year of the monkey. These Chinese zodiacs, monkey, dragon, rabbit, maybe a rooster and an ox could be involved, or has some significance not involved, being used, you know, accused, abused, whatnot. So yeah, that book was addressed to Nicki. Something about that. What's that song? Dear Old Nicki. So yeah, learn to say no is what you need to learn. Someone you used to be this tree where you would give, and you should watch that movie, The Wishing Tree. It is up here, according to what I know, free for you to watch. So something about being there for a person that was very mysterious, but for a reason. Somebody could want to be an attorney, a lawyer, or you are in the making to be one, regardless if you are going to get licensed to be one or not. It's like someone tried to keep you. Something about the Hulk, She-Hulk, something about green. Somebody tried to keep somebody from being a great representative of a lot of things that'll help someone else because of things they don't want to be responsible for. And it has nothing to do with whoever this person is. Or this is just a goal you have, or you like the law, you might work as a legal assistant, maybe you have this experience, maybe you're certified, something like that. And some of you are great, like advocates for children. You could advocate for kids. Something about the guardian ad litem could be significant, or victim advocacy could be significant. Now, that doesn't mean to go blaming celebrities. Everybody got their own shit. I'm just saying. Look at yourself and figure out what you need to do. Because a lot of people, regardless if it is certain people's fault, if they just so happen to be a celebrity or not, it's like some people are just upset. A lot of people aren't gonna get in trouble for things. Like they look at them like, oh, you think you're perfect? My life was hard. I'm gonna make your life hard. It's like someone who had a big responsibility but didn't want to take full responsibility. Like they wanted the clout, I'm the great mother, I'm the great father, I'm this great person, whatever the hell. And someone could be married to someone. Yeah, somebody's getting a divorce. Somebody, yep. They just didn't want to do what was required. And a lot of people, the way it's something about what they thought was required or what they think. This is the reason why stuff is not working out for them, because you're still projecting onto someone else. Somebody wants someone's position so bad or something like that, and they have no idea what it takes to fathom that position. Something about a disposition. Hear the music, something's happening very quickly, very fast. Something about Psalms 35, verse 7 through 8. Something about probable cause, not enough evidence. So something wasn't enough evidence. Somebody keep trying to do stuff. It's not enough evidence. It could be someone you know. Something about the damn Aquarius could be significant. Adam and Eve, number 2. We got 22 and 222. So something about 22 or 222 Lipson Street. Thank you. I'm starting to maybe I should play music to keep me at a zen place. Cause I noticed with my readings, like, dang, it seemed like I was over it. Just music calms me down. So I said, yeah, let me play music with no words or something. So thank you for the people who made these. Like, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. I don't know. It's all right. I'll help you. I didn't make them for no reason. As many readers, they call us. I consider myself a prophetess, really. Somebody, you just pissed, right? I love you still, though. Somebody, you just sit your ass down already. You fucking up the algorithm. So yeah, anyway. Adam and Eve, something about number 2. 22, something about Cain and Abel. So I do spiritual dispute cases and special spiritual dispute cases. Look down below for the link of the course on Udemy, Divine Conflict Resolution Strategist, where I basically leave out of this and do practical attributes of attraction of essentials to give you the rundown of different ways of looking at things, but in a way that is more, a lot of people think this is childish. Well, okay, that's why I did this, but you still mad at me. And then I have an educational background. It's kind of hard to argue with somebody like myself. I mean, I get your arguments, but still doesn't defeat the fact I am. So we have Cain and Abel. That's 23 SPD number 4. So put 04. 23 SPD 04. Something about a twin flame, or either like somebody you thought somebody was your sister, your brother. No, or some shit like that. We got Jacob to Laban. Something about a band or basketball. Let's not say that. I guess you get it. But something about Jacob and Esau meet. I don't know who's that. Somebody, you're the tribe of like Jacob. Or that actually is like indigenous for like Chahata, Powhatan, and the Arawak. I mean, if you did what you were supposed to do as far as also the something about the Halloween Saponis, Creeks, and Iroquois. If you did your research, you would know. And trust me, I got my documents. Don't be judging me, cause y'all really gonna be in for a rude awakening. That's like me judging someone because they're not my shade of skin. But don't be judging me because we still can. I don't even understand you. Stop the bullshit. You don't want that happening to you? Well, don't do it to someone else. And a lot of, I heard this guy I went to school with, Corey, could be significant. He was like, you never practice your culture, da 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 da. But my father raised us and told us out of his mouth, we're American Indians. Since I was a child, just because we won't out with and doing certain things, you know why? Because when we do stuff, you see what happens. Shit like Tulsa and bombing. And to this day, they don't even have evidence to show that they did shit inappropriately. You know, it's basically because they were trying to govern themselves and not depend on someone else. But we're lazy. Just admit that some of y'all need to cleanse and you need to get your shit together. So we have 222. Obed is born, the Davidic line. I'm not talking to those who are mature about it. Others, and a lot of y'all did authentications and identifications according to Rule 903 that do not line up with somebody else's. This is why identity theft and things like that are prominent, and other people be trying to kill, steal, and destroy, or those things, so someone can have their legacy, and it looks like that's who that is. Hey, y'all say y'all want the damn truth. Well, don't get upset about how it's presented. I'm not saying some of our people wasn't responsible. I never said that. But it's time now to look at the facts and stop looking at bullshit. And really, a lot of people just do not want to see melanated people be like the Tulsa situation I told you about, where they bombed it and still to this day can't find any evidence of why they bombed it. You was just full of hate in your goddamn heart because you didn't want people to. Yeah, it's basically people. A lot of people doing identity theft because of fake ass authentications and identifications. Like someone is stealing my identity. This is why I'm going through what I'm going through. But it's like, is that working for you? We got the word want. And something about equivocation. Strategically vague language that disguises the speaker's true intention. So Scorpio, Be careful of how somebody use their words. Something about root words. Study root words. One is in reverse. Someone could be an Aquarius, moon, rising, north node, south node, maybe midheaven conscious. Somebody with an Aquarius, midheaven conscious, you could know something about these two, and you hollering human trafficking. But the same person you were projecting that to, you probably now know that they're innocent. Or you will figure it out sooner or later, because somebody isn't the issue here. It just looks like it. Somebody knows how to argue their claim. Let's get one more. Scorpio, they could be doing this to you, or someone has a Scorpio midheaven conscious. So they know a person that will, I guess, corponize when they see one, like a dead body or something. Like you just know dead stuff, dead situations, dead ends, dead roads, da da da. When you see it, and you also know someone who's trying to project death. Like my midheaven conscious is Scorpio. Something about what's next. It got real between us real quick, so I pulled back. Still my baby, fuck everybody. Somebody could have said that. Something about a reading, enjoy. We have somebody booty, let's say that, is soft and your body is beautiful. That's in reverse. So this is definitely dealing with someone who liked somebody. Yeah, go to the 717 predictions. It's something about somebody had an affair, apparently, with someone. Maybe someone was married or had a situation, or they didn't tell you the full context of why they was in your face, and now you know. You're just going through the motions. I don't call or text as much because I want to have sexy suspenses. Wow, so it got real between us. It got real between us real quick. So I pulled back. Still my baby, fuck everybody. They still feel all about you if you're wondering. It's like it's a lust thing. Someone definitely could be a Scorpio Venus, Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius Venus. I don't text or call as much because I want to have sexy suspenses. Like, y'all ain't heard from this person in a long ass time. So I don't know what they're talking about. And it's probably for a reason now. But that don't mean they don't want to text. They could have had their phone in their hand and want to send a whole text, and they don't actually send it. They speculate. Something about what's next and what's new. Now, one is in reverse, because something about what someone wanted isn't what they needed. That's in reverse. What someone wanted isn't what they needed. That's in reverse. Something about what they did want from a. Something about DMX. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Aaliyah was a rising Aquarius, so something about Aaliyah vibes. Somebody jealous as hell. Like, yo, y'all still with this bullshit. Why do y'all... Like, somebody, if they don't want you, they don't fucking want you. Like, what is your problem? Somebody, you know they don't want you. You trying to set all this shit up so that they could be yours? Like, nigga, you might well go ahead and dig that grave. Don't nobody want you. And your wife is crazy. Over here setting the scene, acting like she leaving. She ain't going to goddamn where. She over here setting it up. Y'all had this divinely orchestrated for a long time. I love someone. Does he feel the same? I'm a Herman. I was born 8 a.m. April 14th? Oh, shit. And I have Scorpio. What about today? I'm trying to read y'all comment. Did you make the cards? In any case, they are really beautiful. Wish I had the handwriting. Oh, Thank you. No, y'all are so kind. If y'all need me, my service is below. I do consultations for like $10 for 10 minutes. Like we don't even have to do like a reading. We could just talk like you all right? How was your day? I do those too. Now I'm sorry, I ain't doing it just to be doing it. It gotta be a reason. I'm not doing services for no reason. Somebody trying to turn somebody into a thought box too. You think cause you know about their past, you about to use it. Bitch, that's why your ass never mind. Somebody, you need to worry about that child. Somebody has a miscarriage or they didn't want the baby or some shit like that. I don't know what that is. It's something about a baby that's not here. Let's just say that. And they could have been an Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, or this would have been something highly aspected in their chart or their Venus, moon, or rising sign, north or south, or this is their consciousness coming back to remind somebody how you gonna be projecting on this person when you, some of y'all with these abortions, I'm not saying you don't have a right to do them. You have a right, but I feel like this. There's always somebody who wants a child and can't have it. Yeah, something about a mother. So and Saturn in reverse. Somebody could have a Saturn in Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn. They might have been projecting this on somebody. Or somebody, yo ass, you need to quit. They mad. Somebody, you got played. I'm sorry. Somebody, they thought they was gonna play the hell out of you. They got played back. Something about kid and play. That house party. Let's just say you're a walking trophy. Something about the temperance. Somebody mad. Duh. Let's get one more. And then I'm going to get to the tarot to define this. Wow. So somebody knows about robbing? Or somebody robbing. They robbing and they stealing into something. Kill, steal, and destroy. 11th house is in reverse. Ooh. Whatever's in someone's Aquarius house, they was being strategically. It's like however you come up with your ideas and how you perform. We got a lot of performers and stuff like that out here, energy. Somebody, they was doing the most. I wouldn't say to get mad at them. They could have something to tell you. It looked like it. Things happen for a reason type thing. They say some things, I'm sorry, that shouldn't have happened. Somebody lied on you like they lied on many other feminines. It could have been a man. That's just in the femininity energy. Not like he likes women or men, but it's just he's focused and he's more, you know. Read something. So let's just say somebody do tarot cards too, and they could be famous. Somebody is using this very thing to shame them. When someone is like, they do spirituality in another way. It's like they learned from their father, their mother, both. Somebody probably got like used by their parents, and this other person, even though they look so bad, they was their rescue. But it's something about they knew about that or something, and somebody, they just been at war ever since in this relationship. That's not even like somebody's Lilith could have Libra, Capricorn. We got Lilith and Aries in reverse. Really, the zodiacs with the horns. So Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. So Aries would be Libra, Capricorn, Cancer. Taurus is Scorpio. Someone can have these Lilith signs. Something about somebody feels like someone should have asked permission and to do something. Something about like being accused for doing something that it's like they're saying you did something and you're supposed to ask permission and that was a violation of something. But something about it ain't right. The facts ain't facting because that's in reverse. They didn't have to ask. Love is having not to ask. I saw that somewhere. Somebody did it because they love people. They want to know what is the real reason behind why you are the way you are. They're not the type of person to just be mad when they find out somebody's BS. They still try to love them. But some people, they're learning through this treacheryness of a journey or life that they not gonna change. Something about you change though. You change for the better. Why won't you speak to me? You know you want to. Something about better hurry. Time waits for no one. So something about time could be significant. The herb time. Something about curry. Somebody you might like Stephen Curry. Something about Prince Stephen in like Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, his last name is Philip. Yeah, somebody knows that you know. This could be family that knows you know the absolute truth. That is not your fault. You're supposed to like. So these are the same people that taught you, or you just learned from family, and you might have not have known your parents or whatever it was. Whoever you was around and learned from in your building up of a childhood. It sounds like the same people who taught you look both ways before you cross the street. And here you are, like maybe in your 30s, 40s for some of you, 20s, and they mad at you because you look both ways now before you cross the street. But that was something that they kind of taught you to do. Some people, they learned to do different things in their family. You and their family is completely different. It's like apples are apples and oranges are oranges in your world, but over there, it's something else. And that's okay. Like, Empress in reverse with the Knight of Wands upright. Knight of Wands again with Four of Wands. Somebody doesn't want somebody to be married to somebody or have a relationship. It's like these two get each other, even though they're different than a mug. So we got Rockin' Robin, something about Michael Jackson, rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing this song. Now, obviously, that was like a remake because the actual originator is not Michael Jackson. So something about when Michael was young. September 3rd could be significant. Something about the Temptations. Something about it was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember because that was the day my daddy died. I don't think somebody your father. Maybe they had an ego death. Or it's something like, or they trying to kill your father. Somebody trying to hurt your father. But it might have been stuff that they did that they don't want to be for real about. It's like they're using you as a shield. A reader said something about a shield. You need your shield. Like, no, you don't need this person to protect you. Get your ass out there and tell the truth. They have nothing to do with you, ma'am, sir. Like, it's like, man, Scorpio, it sounds like a lot of people want to use you for a shield. And you could be heavy Scorpio aspected with this 8 of Swords in reverse. It's like they asked and received and don't want to take the hint or some shit. Look at the Hermit in reverse. Something about this mysterious Hermit. Something about you was asking about this mysterious Hermit. And remember, we got Wishing Tree, an ambitious career woman returns to her hometown. It's something about that movie versus the Pinky movie, where a woman who goes and becomes a nurse or something like that. So something about some people who have nursing experience LPNs, RNs, etc., CNA, PCA, or just home health experience, or you in school learning it, or you got a degree, something like that. Their stories sound a little bit similar, but the way Pinky ended was a little bit of a difference. Pinky was accused of being like a Caucasian woman when she was really black. She was just very fair skinned. And I guess they thought the mother had like a Caucasian father. No, it was two heavy melanated people who got together and made them a light skinned baby. Me and my children's father can vouch for that, because we dark than a mother, but one of our child, she light than bright. So a lot of y'all just be projecting. Stop doing that shit. That's weird. That could be where the hate comes from too. So we have High Priestess upright. Something about from November to February could be significant. In February, there was the new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation, or pour love into the situation. Somebody, they're trying to. It sounds like somebody don't like the way they love though, or do it this way. You can't tell somebody how to do something when you was told to do it this way. And it sounds like whoever y'all is projecting in the energy, you was told to do something a certain way and you just didn't want to do it that way. Something about the Empress and Four of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to figure out how the hell do you glow when you don't have the necessities, or you get accused of how are you living off this and this and that and the third. And you say stuff like the Most High, blah, 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 and they want to try and say you are bezzling money, but, or something. Like, a lot of you, you can have your bill extended from this time to that time. Something about from November to February could be significant about a bill or bills. So it's just weird. Like, somebody trying to get employment. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You trying to get employment. Yeah, you're trying. Or you have tried and you decided to invest in yourself. Now they mad about that shit. Something about that moment. Drake said, you know, I never asked for help. I'll do it for you and do it for myself. That's crazy. It sounds like someone blocks your way of doing what you got to do. But then they get mad when you mysteriously get something, you know. It's like, where'd that come from? And then now they want to accuse you of being some kind of weird entity. Maybe someone who's not from Earth or some weird shit like that. But they have the term foreigner, which sometimes they say like alien. But the crazy part is we already know a little bit about the weirdness, like the CIA coming out with a document that came out in Maryland about literally saying melanated people are gods. But I think that should be more looked into, because I'm very intuitive and they're still lying. They want certain things to happen where it causes confusion amongst us all, and we still have a problem. They're not telling y'all everything. They're not. It's like, okay, that's a bit of the truth and still lies. You're still lying. It's like they want to get rid of somebody and give it to somebody else with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They had plans already and they're trying to give it to somebody else. Somebody from November, someone could be born November, December, January, or February. This got something to do with you. Someone did something around that time to create the Ophiuchus energy. Something about March, May, October, November, or September and November. Something about you in the middle. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is something about a spiritual and a trap. But someone, they want to use you as an experiment. It's like you're not actually in a situation. You're out and about. You can go to the store, blah, blah, blah. But they're watching you, using you as an experiment. Or this is some kind of high up thing. What's this equivocation? Strategically vague language that disguises the speaker's true intent. The moon in damn reverse. Ain't that some shit? Someone's definitely a Scorpio moon then. But something about you hiding your true intentions behind this equivocational language that you're using. Something about you make deals. And it might be with some other, that could be like closed, secluded from the public. Like they do certain things. I think somebody's could have gotten hustled in their life before. Like someone that they love is use them like an experiment. This could be their own family. Like that shit crazy. And they feel like this hermit, something about that could be a Virgo. Look at the Wheel of Fortune. Something about what's next. This great fortune for somebody. Damn, look at the Seven of Pentacles. Yep, right there. Now, I like to tell people all the time, there's 7 people in the chat. Like, you see this? It look like legs, right? And then, this right here, this will be perceived as the little, quote-unquote, genital part. So with these 6 of Pentacles is recognition. But someone's getting recognition through a birth or through something that sexually happened to them. Or something about like, it's something sexual or a baby, something about legs. Rest in Power, Sade, what's her last name? Robinson. Something about Robin Starling, something about that. Tom and Jerry movie with Robin Starling. She was trying to go see her father, and somebody's father's in the Air Force. Okay, so somebody, you think that's your father. I think your father is something about your theory might be right. That's not, I'm just gonna say it might be right. Because it looked like someone has plans to hurt someone. This probably already happened, or something, or it's about to sooner or later, or maybe you're the only one that can save this father from their own bullcrap trying to play games, but they use you to play the game. They owe you a fucking apology. First of all, they owe you money. Second of all, because obviously, third of all, they was breadcrumbing you. They've been making money off you. They sacrificed you, basically, where the family can survive. But this is not don't get upset with them. You have a very special, sacred job to do, but this doesn't mean you should fucking die for it. Somebody, you're fucking weird. Okay, 2 of Wands. Yeah, something about this ain't these two. Your mother, father, it could be sister, brother. It's something about someone is like cloaking your stories to perceive it as an experimental attribute of attraction of essentials, to cloak their own story, saying yours is not true. This family's full of shit. When it's not about the family arguing right now. There's something really big about to be a fucking problem because you won't shut the fuck up, both of you. Like, y'all ever heard, like, spiritual adoption is real. You don't think these powerful entities y'all think we're stupid about? when we was children, we knew stuff and we wasn't clear about it. So now that we're older, for a lot of us, the spiritual adoption can happen right in your face. All because you don't want to listen. You blaming who for what? You don't even know them. Oh, well, they do witchcraft. And so do you, apparently. Somebody, you need to go to that Virgo reading. I'm about to shut it down. I promise you. Shut it down. You ain't even gotta be a Virgo, or it doesn't even have to be a Virgo, but someone is being very investigative, Virgo energy, about who you are, who they think you are, blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't have to be a Scorpio. This could be someone using corporate publications, broadcastings, things that, corporations use to be corporate. Documents, business, nothing personal. Because, Scorpio has S-Corp. So also something about dead bodies, people dead in status. Y'all see my little earring off? I did that on purpose. But something about dead status. So y'all don't be looking at people like their status is dead, so they're dead. Basically, you're killing them with your tongue. But you are trying to say you speak life. How the fuck do you do that when you did that? But then call it righteous. See, that's why y'all ass in trouble. You can't force someone to believe and go with some flow ass shit you got going on. They have a right not to. Standing your ground 10 toes down has nothing to do with how you think someone should live their life. And a lot of times, obviously things, hold on, that's just fucked up. But when y'all hear a lot of these back end stories, because a lot of the people have been like spiritually and also fugitively, coming from Fuji, put in imprisonment of some sort, even actual prisons, because in the Word of God it talks about fellowship in the prison. Fellowship in the prison? Yes. Read. So what I'm getting at is a lot of them, they was trying to do what's right with their ability. You know what happened? Intimidation from a bunch of people, from corporates up, as far as the knowledge and the power that they have to stop people from telling the truth when they was trying to, or they wanted to, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, y'all in trouble too. Fuck out of here. We will do Sag later, actually. We doing Sag later. I think I did about like 3-4 readings for Sagittarius. I don't really focus on love. I do if it comes out. Because I ain't gonna lie, Scorp, before we leave, it was somebody that you had a relation with. It's like they still want to vibe with you though. But they know they're not supposed to call you, text you, none of that. It's like they was told not to watch you, blah, blah, blah. This might be hard for them right now. And they love your body, whether you're a man or a woman. They love your body. 717. You should go to the 717 predictions of 1954, 1975, and 1976. 1976 is Scorpio moons, or the emotion of a Scorpio. We got the moon out here, evaluating what equivocation is. Somebody probably did something to somebody when someone's child, or somebody feels like maybe someone coached a child, or when you was a child, you was being groomed and coached to believe this, and this is the truth. Actually, as you got older, it's so many things and none that could be here. So you see how there's two people, and then there's someone in the middle. Now, one of your parents was in your life and the other one wasn't. Regardless if they was together, just one wasn't around as much. however that life is for you, or how it is, versus what it is not. Only you would determine that. I'm just a person up here reading cards, being creative. What do I know? Some ain't enough evidence. Somebody keep trying to do stuff. It's not enough evidence, dear. It could be a divide and conquer, Scorpio. Two of Wands. Remember, I be telling y'all, wands are like swords, swords are like wands in my world. So with this 8 of Swords in reverse up here, clarifying the what's next energy. Basically, what's next is really up to somebody. With this 8 of Swords in reverse, you can go. It sounds like you can go to spiritual jail, or you can go to actual jail after this shit. Or this is someone getting out. What's next is you getting out, just in case. It's a helpful thing for you. Something about you getting out. Or somebody, they're already released. Something about a victim relief program or something like that. Somebody, they get help from the government. They've been getting help for a long time, though. If they want to move to dang on Arkansas, or they feel like they should, they can just hit up the gov and whatever, and they get to go. Because somebody has been under a special surveillance for a while. Someone you're going to be because of this shit here, and subjugation. Slowly but surely. Either that, or you just gonna be fine. It doesn't matter their attacks, because it sounds like people who know what's going on in your hometown, where you was from, where you are now, XYZ, or whoever keeps asking you for favors and you have nothing else to give. You gotta pour into yourself, kind of thing. It seems like you are getting this protection because somebody. This card is running away from me, I swear. Somebody literally is running away. Someone basically, you are owed compensation. So because they don't want to do their job, the Most High is going to make sure you stay out the motherfucking way. Because they keep acting like they don't know what the fuck you talking about. Or they want to shadow ban your videos or whatever you be doing. Yep, there's the energy. Scorpio moon in reverse. Full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Wow. Would a personal issue reach its resolution? Full moon in Cancer. So what happened in December of 2023? This should have been happening. Because we got conclusions are within reach. It comes out. I picked it up and it was in reverse. Something about it was running away. Whoa. Fuck them. I don't know. I'm a Sagittarius with heavy Scorpio placements. I felt that in me solely. And at times, people you get. I heard the dude, he was like, I don't care about a Sagittarius. It's a lot of y'all talking shit about a Sagittarius. Can y'all please define which Sag you talk? Like, put them over there. A lot of us ain't doing bullshit. And even if you're trying to say we did, a lot of us take responsibility and accountability for our actions. So who the hell is y'all talking about? I'm sorry. Coming from a Sag. I'm just asking. Hell, you do sneaky shit to try to be the fuck funny. Then you get fucked up. You and your loved ones are safe. Just know that. So you can have heavy Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Libra. I'm not so sure if you have it right now. Y'all in reverse. It's that Lilith energy. I think some of y'all heavy aspected Libra or Aries or a little bit of both. Y'all need to let something go already. You supposed to, what? Did you tell that to them when you violated the fuck out of them and still to this day don't want to tell the damn truth? That's what I'm picking up. Heavy aspected Libras and Aries, or a little mixture. It sounds like if that's not that, I think it's just something you gotta let be. You keep holding on. Just let it the hell go. It's not gonna look good in the end. Because apparently with this in reverse, they didn't have to ask you nothing. Someone, they trying to say you was operating in your Lilith. That's not who the fuck you is. Oh, they were a little hoe. They da blah 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 blah. Yeah. Somebody go to that Virgo reading. Cause that shit's crazy as hell. And it sounds like that same person is projecting and preying upon a family. Trying to, they playing the blame game. They old as hell too. Acting like a goddamn kid. They on drugs. Go get clean and you might understand what's truly going on here. Somebody, they need to cleanse. It's not, don't get mad at them, but they need to go heal. They got into abuse and stayed in abuse, and they're learning a technique from their abuser, and they're bestowing it on y'all or your family or some shit that don't make no damn sense. Whoever is highly aspected Libra, Aries, or a little bit of a mixture there, or some kind of air and fire. This could be someone heavy fire and heavy air trying to work like a divide and conquer of some sort. Maybe someone believed what they were saying, that heavy fire one, and then they saw, wait a minute, no, this is this. It's like it start clicking, and they, let's just say that's them though. Don't be getting involved, because that's they beef. Don't get involved. They grown ass people just like you. Don't get involved. Don't let your pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo is in reverse. A lot of algorithm with this. I've been seeing a lot of videos. Don't let your pride get in your way. God is saying you're being prideful. But this is in reverse. That seems like them. They're mad because you are more connected to the Most High than they are. You literally do more righteousness than they do. They're a just us, motherfucker. They just worrying about these people. That's exactly who they is. So some of y'all don't get confused when you see messages running around this bitch trying to confuse you and change and art, and you then in conflict with yourself. You do more cleansing, fasting, praying, whatever you like to do that gets you back into your zen, because somebody, they trying to get you to be in conflict with yourself, so it looks like, no, you crazy and that's all on you. No, because that's what's happening to this person with heavy air or heavy fire, or two parties that just so happen to have that, dividing and conquering on someone. This person wants to do it this way. This person wants to do it that way. Two of Wands in reverse. And that's not, they forgetting about something. Somebody, you could be having a baby, or you're just in your mode of a great creation. So you remember how I said there's 6 pentacles around, and that one pentacle is in between this area here. So it's like sexual energy. A lot of like people who use dark sex magic or something is very much involved. Yet 2 of Swords in reverse with the Lovers in reverse right behind it. They do. They fucking do. So the 6 of Pentacles is about recognition and being recognized, but they want you to be recognized for finish the next line. They want you to be recognized for some shit that is not a child of God or something like that. It's not a person of valor. It's not a person of authority in a righteous manner, or whatever you want to call it. It's not good. So don't let your past hold you back. It's overall energy for the moons. You need to know you and your loved ones are safe, according to this new moon magic that they put on you. Because that's when the new moon in Cancer came out. Yep. And then look at Cancer. It comes out in the reading for how I was trying to perceive things. in reverse. So something about they did stuff with Capricorn and Cancer moons, like spell, sex, magic, stuff like that. Where if you combine these two, it causes an alteration where the family can't produce income. It's hard for them to sustain. They go through stuff with bills. Remember, I said something about bills. Someone's name could be Bill. Um, Something about Billy. It's just somebody, they think you still this person that do something. You might have done stuff in your past that's not your future. But when they look back at how you was raised and what happened and blah, 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 and some kind of guidance that you should have had that you didn't get to have, who are they now to old ass people, it seemed like, who are they now to bestow things on you as if they don't have some explaining to do? And a lot of you, they disowned you. You're not my daughter. You're not my son. You're not my cousin. You're not my friend, whatever. You're not my coworker. We're going to fire you. Like, whatever the fuck. Because it sounds like prejudiceness because you know what you're talking about. And other people know what you're talking about too. And they're saying you being prideful. No, you standing on your damn 10 toes. Just don't let your past hold you back. I know you love these people. It could be about your loved ones. Y'all, they gonna be fine. You are the one who needs to get up out the way, because you can't be intertwined with a bunch of people that they just don't equate to your ideology of thinking. They're not open to it, and that's okay. Not that you're blaming them. No, you're just aware of you have to find other like-minded people that get you. It's your time to find your tribe or something like that. It's your time to, it could have already happened, and this is just a confirmation that I hope one of your whoever run into this, because Lord have mercy. This sound like, sex, magic, witchy shit. You can be called these things and you're a good one. So let's learn to accept if somebody wants to call themselves a Pop-Tart. Hey, are you a good Pop-Tart? Not that we're going to put you in the toaster, but some people just need to learn self-control. You learn self-control, and because you learn self-control, they want to come back like, I'm going to put you right back where you was. But they're saying that was the problem. However you need to cope is their problem. You could do something completely harmless. You're not really doing nothing. It's just bothering the fuck out of them. Oh, well. Some of y'all, it's about what you wanted to be when you grow up. Something about when I grow up. Somebody got that dance thing. What's that game? When you play with the Wii. You like to dance somebody? Somebody could have been a dancer and they're like trying to say use a little, but a dancer is an actual job where you can't get in trouble. Versus maybe a son was selling dope, but or a daughter or a cousin, somebody, whatever. Or they got an actual career where they sell their body, and you mad because someone gets on a pole, but they literally, according to legalities, they can't get in trouble for that. Somebody wants to own a club and to do stripper stuff, but they want to they're actually trying to be a part of a solution, because you can't tell somebody if they already dress half-ass naked and outside or something, and they just so happen like they never was a stripper, they just dressed that way, but they're not really a provocative person, they just got treated that way. Somebody probably wants to make sure they cool or something like that. They have different plans than somebody else. Something about Pisces, Virgo. We got 8 of diamonds. Okay, so something about this 8 of swords. It's in reverse. Somebody fucked up their whole house after this. Like, they might have went on a rampage. You know how people yell at people in the house, the family or something like that? it says the broken glass, so something about the glass house, foretells ill luck for long years, if near, but if distant. If near for long years, but if distance, death of a friend. That's in reverse because somebody, your friend, cool, or you don't know if they all right. Maybe somebody, I had a dream. Oh, yeah, something about the book. You know, in the Bible, it talks about people having dreams. I had a dream that like, I don't know why it was myself. So somebody might be trying to pretend to be you. It might have been something that you have on the books in reverse, like a copyright, and they trademark something about the mark of the beast. And basically, like I was in this area, and I was like playing dead or something because they came in with a bunch of guns and stuff, and I don't know what they was doing. It looked like the boys, you know, like a bust. Maybe some people they had deals with. I don't know because the dream just happened in a certain way where I didn't see but certain things. Maybe someone was an innocent bystander that was somewhere, and unfortunately they had to go get questioned, maybe go to jail, because it's like if you are at a house and they sell drugs and you just didn't know, you get busted too, as if you knew or some shit. Maybe this happened to somebody before. So, or you was trying to help somebody, get out of that and not judge them. And because you wanted to be this good Samaritan, oh, you think you all that like a god. Oh, I'm gonna show you, because they feel like they have power and authority. They misused it and abused it. They will be judged. So anyway, like what I'm getting at is I saw a perfect moment. According to it looked like me, but then I knew that's not me because I could still see in another way other places and what it looked like. It looked like a damn like a warehouse, it was a lot of wood and stuff, like somebody was building a house or something. So anyway, I saw a moment where I could run. It looked like I could just see, but I knew that wasn't me. You feel me? So somebody is trying to be you. I don't know who. And long story short, ran, and the person who was beating up somebody in the corner or something like that. They had a gun, black shirt on. It looked like a light skinned man with like gray hairs right here, and it was light skinned, like not light, but a nice toned light skin. So ran, and they ran behind the person because they saw them there. So if you playing dead and they obviously saw you and they thought you was dead, for you to run, then they know you're not dead. So they run right behind the person. They had enough time to hide. They hid under a bed or something like that. And the person sat on the bed. But my higher self seen that they got caught or something. I don't know what that was about, but I woke up after that. So it's like someone is giving your energy. This could be someone that you know, like the good book says, your family. So somebody disowned you just to try and be a know-it-all. I am a this and you're a that energy. And they're regretting it. They should have mind their business, but they was trying to be like, you are my business and I can do what I want. And this is just the outcome. Yeah, you might get a letter about this shit. Cause a lot of you probably filed like claims of identity theft or something like that. Something about if you've been trying to get a job or anything to better your life, they are responsible for why you can't. They don't want you to have income to say sustainable. They don't want you to nothing. Now this sounds like it happens to somebody who has this heavy air or heavy fire placement, and they could be, using you as a tool. But I don't know what their intentions are. It seems like they try to hurt you. They keep trying to hurt you, but in a way where they're saying it sounds like an energy of, I'm not trying to hurt you, but I need help. It's like they don't know how to reach out to you because they know, because other people watch and how you stand on truth and all that. So it's an hour and 20 minutes in on the timer. And they know you're not going to stand for certain shit. Let's just say that. So something about using religion against you and whatever with this book here, or some of y'all are authors, or you've been called to create that book, or you have a book where it's being like it's shadow banned, or somebody's making money off this book and you're not getting any money off of it. You should be, and you're not. And they keep doing this too. And the crazy part, I don't think they're gonna like the end. So the book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better, in a degree governed by the distance. So this is in reverse because you're being blocked for, they would say I'm stopping you, you're not gonna prosper. Somebody, they're doing it for your good too. Like they don't know the other side of things like you do. So it's something about they doing dark shit on a book, with a book, because this is in reverse. That's the other side of the card. Something about seeing 1022 on the phone. Someone could have a Mars placement of 1010 or 2222. Somebody think they smart or smarter than you. Something about a ride or die. So that's exactly what this card is. Something about ride or die. And I'm going to end it with this. The rider is a sure sign of good news, unless alongside of 6, 8, 11, or 13. We started off with Arcana number 2, looking like an 11. So really this 11 is a 2, the 13 is a 1, the 6 is a 9, and the 8 is a 8, but split down the middle, 2 3s. Wow. Let's just say somebody's the jack of all trades. Something about that trademark ain't so fun, is it? We got the 7 of swords, 7 of cups, clouds with, somebody's getting a divorce. I don't know who you are, but the 717 prediction of 1975, I think they got rid of that reading. Like, y'all, that reading is nowhere to be found on my page. Either that or I can't see. I've been looking for that for about 2 years. They got rid of it. Like, I had 2 readings with the nun and the dude that looked like the Hellboy coming out of the church like they getting married. It was 2 readings up there on my channel. One is still up there. The other one gone. So there is somebody trying to be you. And they know that. And you're not trying to be rude. You are literally being attacked by a bunch of people with power. They should be scared for their family at this time, because how the divine works, you can't be fucking with another family doing shit, blood sacrifice and all that, and think your family gonna be cool. And this is sad for their family if they're not of the know about this. Just innocent bystanders like little kids and stuff. That's just a fucked up reality. But when you make certain choices, that's just the reality of it. Like people, you try to say people like me, because we do cars, we're doing devilistic shit. And then turn around and need us. Because if you think it is, you wouldn't even be watching. So, if that's the case, teacher that do flashcards and tell your children to spell, they need to be under investigation too. You know how some teachers treat your child with disrespect? They don't do tarot. So a lot of them don't, or have never. But that doesn't mean they shouldn't be investigated because they did something wrong to your child who was just so happened to go into the school. And then they put them under spells. Oh, we were just getting them to learn vocabulary. We wasn't doing anything wrong. Not to some people. That's why some people homeschool their kids. It's a whole back end story about homeschool. Y'all need to worry about shit that you need to worry about. Somebody, you worry about the wrong thing. And this is why you might fuck around in your whole family according to the family that you wanted. You got what you wanted, but you lost what you had. Want is in reverse. That's what you wanted. You didn't want the truth. You wanted the bullshit. That has nothing to do with who resonates with this Scorpio reading. Something about iCloud, your iPhone. Somebody tapped your iPhone and then somebody else said, get a new phone. And it's like, if you know, why don't you say something? I guess they feel like we don't know what you're going to do and blah, blah, blah. I'm not fucking with none of y'all. Whoever need to hear it. Clouds with the dark side tower. Dark side, toward the person indicates divorce. Somebody's getting a divorce. 7/17 of 1975. Ringo Starr, Maureen Cox getting a divorce. Someone's getting a divorce. This could already be happening right in your face, and you just didn't know it was them? Oh, not them. It was them. Like someone's just going through the motions of getting shit cleaned up because someone was trying to be like, and finish the next line. Be careful what you wish for too. Because something about a wish that somebody made. Someone went to a tree and made a wish. Or this tree, like how they hang people and whatever, the spirit of which that person was on the tree according to their ancestor, or if that's their ancestor or not, it doesn't matter. Why do you think people like to hug trees? Now, I'm sorry, Caucasian people. Have you, when, I'm not saying it ain't never happened, but I need to see them facts about Caucasians and certain people of melanation, of carbonism, the statistics about who was hanged. Not like the most or anything, but I want to see the historical factors of were they friends? Little Johnny and Kobe, they was real good friends, and then you just hang Kobe. Little Johnny over here crying. That was his best friend. Like, what the hell's going on here? I want to see that kind of thing. I ain't worrying about the numbers are important. Not that I'm not concerned about it. What I'm saying is the facts, the historical facts. This book in reverse. There's something about that needs to be looked at. Like a Pinky situation. That's a movie, Pinky. Something about Pinky in the Brain. Pink Moon, some rituals and stuff. Somebody tried to be nasty towards someone who they said, oh, you nasty, but I think they didn't know the truth, or they was just waiting to see what was going to happen. And it looked like whatever they got is what they asked for. King of Pentacles. We saw it before we did all this. So as I close out, because I don't want to be too long, somebody is getting a divorce. And it says the bright side toward the person ensures domestic happiness. Something about a domestic partnership? Somebody's, okay, so something about the same sex? Ain't that like what domestic partnership is? We got the 4 of keys. 4, look at that, 4-4. And then look at here. Number 44 is in the corner. So somebody, they might have messed up something. Like, you see how messy and, the TV got a hole in it. All kind of stuff going on right there. Someone purposely messed up something for someone because of what they knew biblically, I don't know, faith-wise, religiously. They knew somebody was going to get their whatever regardless. Something about they discovered this by a book Maybe someone, you decided to create a book because a lot of people use things irresponsibly. Like, you ain't got to say we do this irresponsibly. A lot of y'all be having the word of God in your hand irresponsibly. And a lot of people have died or perished or served time, etc., dealing with the fact you don't use the Bible correctly. Um, period. That has already been proven though. But everybody spend their time talking about people who do different kinds of divination. I think y'all need to be worrying about that. And the children are the future. You like provoking a child just because they don't do things the way you want, you'll be judged for that. Collisions 321. You can run from it all you want to. You don't know how God gonna end this, because your problem is you're trying to study somebody to see how it's gonna end. They don't even know. They just know what they know, and they move just like you do according to what you think you know. Someone you studying someone too damn much, and you're going crazy. You need to stop. You need to take responsibility for your actions. Somebody, you didn't even tell your family the truth. Something about the keys. Something about false claims. The key nearby is a certain augury of success, but surrounded by unlucky cards, the procrastination or the protagonication is illness. So this, I remember I said somebody's sick before we got all up in here, or somebody you mental over here trying to fuck with somebody. That won't fun. It don't sound like it is. Australia. Woo! I got roots in Australia. My mommy's line of the family. Through her father. Someone mad. They just, you are who you are, babe. And it can be proven. Oh well. They celebrate Sorry Day in May. So something about what, May 25th they celebrate Sorry Day. We are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. This is sideways because both of you, whoever the opposing sides, you're just doing what you think is best. But so is the person who's not even on a side. They're just in the middle of y'all bullshit. They have nothing to do with what y'all decided to do. Rose, something about release the petals. Transformation, death, and rebirth, shedding all change. This is in reverse. Someone fears change. They think about it all the time. According to the angel message, and it's in reverse, they don't want something to change. They probably think about death, dying. Yeah, Scorpio energy. They probably do. We got the fertile void in reverse. Inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. That's in reverse too. Somebody, get out of your head just in case you need to hear. I don't care if you're on the good side, bad side of thing. I don't know. You take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I can't decide that for you. I'm just a person up here reading cards, and you just so happen to be bothered, I guess. Somebody wants to know what's on somebody's mind. Something about what's going on in that beautiful mind. None of your business. It looked like spiritual message for you. None of your business. Now, someone, if you're in your head a lot, let it go, because you'll find it's more relief that way. Or whatever's in your beautiful mind, you might want to keep some of the things to yourself, because somebody, they trying to do shit that don't make sense to you. We got open for the overall energy of the angel message as we leave. And it says, say yes, expand through the extremes, trust life. Somebody might be wanting to marry you. Something about that John Legend song. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm your magical mystery ride. Yeah, something about the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. They had a conversation. That's who that is. White, black, they had a conversation. Okay, something about the media knights. Somebody's trying to hurt somebody's child. Something about Madison. Somebody's trying to say somebody need medicine, they're mental. Why do you keep attacking people, kids? Probably because somebody, your ass can't have none, or you don't want none, or somebody told you because who you have a contract with that we don't do that kid shit. Because the person, they're a baby killer. When are you going to tell that? But you love doing this, making the rest of us look bad. Y'all like, well, who is it? Trust me, they'll have their time. It's not up to me. I'm just looking at it like it's either you or you know something. So we got sacred waters in reverse. Nourishment, replenish, health, rest, and self-care. You got rest twice. The overall energy, the word rest is on this card. And then, Scorpio, you're water. And then we have rest on this card. Your angels and guides want you to get some rest. Or something about rest it assured something is definitely okay. Because they being called out. Like, someone had other readers trying to attack you. It's like they don't want you to be associated with your family. Somebody, a little too much. I don't know if they want to bop with you like that. They're not ready for what the fuck you actually could say. It's like, I don't know who this person is, but you see them running and going, and you're like, because I had that premonition before too. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? They're running. Where are you going? And it's funny because that same person is trying to say you're a liar. You're not really gifted. You're not special. You're the fuck up. You're the reason why this is going on. And it's like, well, if you know so much, why you keep struggling? Someone is afraid because you're actually going to do the right thing, even if it means calling your own self out. They're scared to even do that. They want to play blame game. They love that game. Or somebody, it's just easier. Like someone's identity is not even like a woman or a man. So it's easier. Like they better be careful about their special proceeding documents being aired out, because you can't be fucking with somebody else's shit and trying to blackmail them. Oh, we got a sex tape of you. Like, we're gonna use it if you better shut up. Da, 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 da. Someone's being intimidated like that. And this motherfucker got special proceeding case documents of being this or that, or something that happened when they was a fucking juvenile. And y'all, we just don't know about it. And they're trying to use what is going on with you as a way to cloak it, or they're trying to say they deserve to be your, and finish the next line, not this person. It could be something like that. But somebody, they try to hurt you before they knew the fucking truth. They was just trying to see something, but you don't even want that fuck with them anymore. Now you get everything, and it's like you have a right not to fuck with them. Like, somebody, just leave them alone already. They don't like you. Lord to the gods. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm gonna close the energy out because you tripping in the back somewhere. You know they don't like you. You tried to kill them. You don't even want to be honest. I made a mistake. Yeah, a mistake that got your ass fucked. Oh my goodness. Y'all be careful. This person, they gonna try to smooth operator talk to you. You could be getting a call like operator so-and-so's calling from jail or some shit, or you might get asked, can you come visit so-and-so at this location? Some of y'all, something about a vehicle. They didn't want you to be able to go somewhere because it's probably a meaningful conversation to have. I mean, God is very mysterious. The Most High God is very mysterious. So therefore, ain't no telling how you still gonna get what you want regardless. Somebody they keep trying to figure out how you survive. Like lately, have you been, you might have been recertifying for things, getting stuff straight, and they on the phone talking about some, well, you get this income and that income. How are you sustaining throughout your life? They know that you a trust fund fucking baby. Bitch, shut up. They know you a trust fund baby. What the fuck you mean? How do they sustain? The hell? The fuck? Bitch, shut up. Go do some research. You might have been, they took the blue pill, but they want the job. Y'all take it easy. I gotta get the hell out of here because Scorpio, you always get me like this, but it's not your fault. I be trying to see, and then this is what I get, and then I get upset. So work through your fears. Something about what happened that new moon in Scorpio. It has something to do with April 5th. The moon was in Pisces at 11:13 a.m. And this moon was 11/13/2023. So they knew what the fuck they were doing. They was very strategic. I was born 11/13. Bitches, like, don't try to fight. I don't fight fair. I walk away and it still hurt, bitch. Prosperity lies ahead. Focus on this new moon here because it got something to do with your past and not, don't hold back. Let go, release. Something about full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Prosperity lies ahead for you. Like, you let this shit go. I don't know what that shit may be. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, bits and pieces. Really focus on what's for you. And prosperity and peace will be right at where your destination is. Because a lot of you, you're not allowing this, but it's just what you're in right now. And my Libra child, his father's a Taurus. He tore this card up. That might resonate. Somebody trying to say you doing witchcraft. Baby, don't do that. No. Because somebody, say like they saying you the problem. All right, well, I'm about to go. But then it's still a problem. Where you going? Or who you about to be? Or who they thought you wasn't? And it's kind of sad because they don't want to be accountable for the hurt that they caused in the family, to you, to your family, to your friends, your future, literally moments that they should have chilled. Somebody, they got you around people that vibe with them, their alliance, their alibis, that you didn't really have too many. And they use that, and they still do it. Oh, you don't be there for your kids. All you do is da-da-da-da-da-da. Some of y'all, they don't even know you're protecting your fucking kids because you see bullshit. But they know everything. I think they need to worry about why they fucking shit is fucked up. It look fucked up. Crazy part, you don't really care. You're just trying to go on with your life. And here they come. They even send family members or people that's friends to the family or people who are associated. And you may not have known that they are, but they are. Little shit like that. It's really also the divine trying to see, what have you learned? Are you going to stay tuned in? or fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? Like the next episode of shit. So be careful, Scorp. They out there, man. My guy, my girl, they out there, man. If you got heavy Scorpio acid person to another one, they out there, man. I'm a Sag cusp Scorpio, but with Ophiuchus, they're trying to say I'm Scorpio. I don't really give a fuck, because you could say this sign is full of crap. Everyone's sign, according to who you meet, can be full of it. It's the energy. You need to come back. Some people just upset because you want to literally have peace on earth for not just these sorts of people, but for these sorts of people, because it's something about you see the bigger picture, but you're not about to stay. You know, you're not choosing a side, but you literally are creating barriers really for yourself, because they're the ones trying to pull you in the middle like this, and they trying to pull you from over here, and they trying to pull you over there. You trying to go this way. I mean, not that they could be trying to help you with going that way, but has anybody ever moved forward in a way that is peaceful and abundance of prosperity before? I mean, sometimes it is what it is when you get there, but maybe this is what scared them, or what they thought was scary. But it looked like, I don't know if you should go there or here. I think where you at, or where you about to foundationalize yourself, is great. But where they at, it's a no. I'm doing fine. We about to go. So y'all, closing it out. Have a good day. And I'll be up for, it's Virgo's reading. Something about la perfecta persona, the perfect person. Like, something about the number 11. So big Aquarius energy. I'm a rising Aquarius and Aquarius Saturn. Y'all have a good one. And like, comment, and share. This is crazy. Like, Scorpio, be careful. I'm closing this out. Description box is below for any of my services.